I'll edit out the first few minutes. So, welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Tonight we're going to be talking about meditation and why it's such an important practice in my life and in the lives of millions of other people around the world. We're going to be doing this every Wednesday. We're going to have a Wellness Wednesday every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And it will be either me or Patty or Hayat or Renee, and we'll talk about various topics. If you missed last week or the week before, last week Patty talked about sleep and why it's so important for the foundation of a healthy life. I can't remember who's talking next week, but it'll be an equally important segment. We're going to have segments on yoga and exercise and all kinds of things. So join us every Wednesday night, and we'll always announce on our pages whose Facebook page you need to go to view the video. But if you can't view it live, you can always view it afterward. So meditation, that's what I'm talking about tonight. I have been regularly meditating for a long time, for years, but not as regularly as I have been the last 2 or 3 months. The last 2 or 3 months, I've made it a daily practice. Every morning I meditate. I started out about 10 minutes a day. Now I'm up to about 15 or 20 minutes a day. And I try really hard to do it first thing in the morning. After I wake up, feed the dogs, have a glass of water, I try to meditate right after that in a quiet place, seated. I can't lay down because I'll fall back asleep. And that happens to a lot of people. So don't feel bad if that happens to you at first. But the reason I meditate and the reason so many other people meditate is because it provides a quieting of the mind. We live in such a stressful time and we're overstimulated. And so it provides a relief from that stimulation overload. And it allows you to quiet your mind even when you're not meditating. So in the middle of the day when you're faced with screaming kids or your boss breathing down your neck for some project that he needs done or she needs done, it allows you to even quiet your mind at those times. It's kind of like exercising your body. You're exercising your brain and teaching it how to be quiet in the moments when it just wants to go rah, and that happens every day for most people. So meditation is really important. I use an app on my phone called Headspace, which guides you through the meditative process. You can, of course, do it on your own. There are plenty of free resources on the internet that'll teach you about meditation and the best ways to meditate. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Just post them in the comments, and after tonight's session, I'll go back and answer them. If you'd like 5 free sessions of Headspace, the guided meditation app that I use, please leave that in the comments and I'll be happy to send you 5 free sessions with them. So consistency is key, and that's why I meditate at the beginning of every day. And I like the beginning of the day simply because it sets me up for a good path throughout my day. And how? I mentioned being seated as opposed to laying down. Some people like to have music, soft music on in the background, music like you might hear at a spa or when you're getting a massage or something like that. Sorry, I just got distracted by the comments because I thought somebody said they couldn't hear me. But you should be able to hear me now. I think everybody is hearing me. And if not, I'll have to just re-record this offline because this is take 2. And in addition to music, if you use that, you might want to consider adding essential oils to the mix. Essential oils can help clear the mind and help you stay focused in your meditation, which is something that a lot of people have trouble with because your mind wants to wander when you're sitting quietly and think about, the Excel spreadsheet that you need to work on, or the garage that needs to be cleaned out, or the kid that needs a science project by tomorrow morning. Those kinds of things. So giving yourself more focus, giving yourself the advantage of more focus is really important, and essential oils can do that. So I just for the heck of it, I was looking through my essential oils that I use for meditation, and I gathered them all together, and look how many I use regularly for meditation. These include oils like Stress Away, frankincense, sacred frankincense, lavender, citrus blend, vetiver, peace and calming 2, But my favorites are probably citrus blend. I have a tendency to move toward citrus. Lemon oil, lemon essential oil is my absolute favorite. So I have a tendency to move toward that. And probably part of the reason that I like citrus blend, which is a blend of tangerine, orange, grapefruit, lemon, lime, I think. I might be adding one in there, but it's something like that. But a close second for me is Peace and Calming or Peace and Calming 2, which is just a secondary blend. They're very similar, but probably part of the reason that I like these is because they also have citrus-based oils in them. They both have orange, and I think one has tangerine and the other one has lemon or something like that. So those are great. But a lot of people like frankincense or sacred frankincense because it has a very grounding effect. It's a very earthy scent, and it really lends itself well to a meditative practice. So those are good ones too. Some oils that I don't own, but that I've read are very helpful in meditative practices are Clarity, White Angelica, Present Time, Harmony, and Inner Child. So those are some other oils that you might want to consider if you're going to take up meditation. So I want to thank you all for watching tonight. I think I've probably gone for about 5 minutes, which is plenty of time. And as I said, since I had to do this a second time, I might try to edit this video if it will let me to cut out the first part where you couldn't hear me. But I want to thank all of you. I also want to remind everyone that Saturday night, if you haven't already been invited, leave a comment and we'll invite you. But Saturday night, we're going to have a Foundations of Oils class, which is going to focus on the Premium Starter Kit, or PSK as we call it, which are the foundational oils that everyone can use to get started in the oily life, as we call it. So if you'd like to participate in that, please just leave a comment below, and we'll send you an invitation to that particular event. And that one, Patty has been kind enough to offer 2 giveaways. If you participate, and I underline and underscore the word participate in that class, we ain't giving no awards for just showing up, but if you participate in that class, you'll be eligible for one of the 2 giveaways. Thanks, everybody. Good night.